Okay, how we doing out there? First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. I'm the creator of Supreme Ambient Light Rejection Screen Paint using ambient light rejection technology gain. Today, I'm actually done all my orders today, so I am finished a little earlier than sooner, which I'm happy because it was quite a lot, and I was able to get all the orders and tracking numbers already sent out to our customers. Now, the only ones who haven't received tracking numbers or orders we have to do manually. This is where someone may have a very interesting post office box or maybe a military address or something like that where we can't print the label out right away. We have to take it down there manually, and then that tracking number has to be sent to me, and I have to issue that to you. But we're caught up. All our orders are done. So now I can start working on the labels for that new that AU 79. Will be launching soon. But in this demonstration, I told you yesterday that the technology we're working on, pretty much this one is designed these screens pretty much to be weatherproof. This is the technology we're working on for next year. This is a screen. Actually, this is a sample surface that took the direct hit from sunlight. I'll basically post it at the bottom so you can see that for yourself. This is the same sheet we used outside, out front when I used the 1,000 projector in glass. And then I took it outside and I put it outside this window, and it took a direct hit from sunlight. And now we have it submerged underwater using a 200 lumen projector. I told you stuff is pretty fascinating, but this is the technology we're working on. That's around 10% done. When it reaches 100%, which will be next year, this will be custom coded to our own form of fixed frame projection screens. We have wallpaper screens, motorized projection screens. This stuff's going to be applied to. But just right now, this is the only thing we have of it. I'm going to make probably a larger sheet later on. All right, so let me show you that you can see right through it that it's not just transferring off the glass, because some people may look at this and go, oh, well, that's coming off the glass. No, that's actually the projector's punching through water. It's hitting the screen and it's pushing an image right out the other end of the back of the screen. And there's actually, I have my LED lights in my fish tank right there. Now, don't worry, I don't have any fish in this tank whatsoever. I just have it here for show. I haven't put fish in this tank in about 2 years, so, I don't plan to put anything in there. So I figure I might as well do some test demonstrations in it since I have it. And I explained that we got some offers from a few aquariums that wanted us to design big enough screens so they could submerge underwater and they could project movies. Can you imagine watching? Now I'm going to butcher this when I say this because I always say it's incorrect. I don't know if it's Finding Nemo or whatever, or kids being able to watch that movie while submerged underwater would be pretty cool. Brings a whole different world to coming attractions and all the other cool stuff. But all right, so we've had this technology a long time ago. I'll show you a video. We've had it 3 years ago. We just never did anything with it. And I decided that we want to see what else this technology could do besides take direct hits from the sun or being able to produce images on projectors of 1,000 lumens. Let's see if we can submerge this underwater. Now, this is going to be sitting in this tank probably for about a week or two, just to see how much deterioration would the product be able to take, if it's going to, peel or crack or whatever's going to happen to it. We'll see what happens. Okay, so let's get something we could throw in there that'll look pretty cool, like maybe some fish. Fish would be kind of cool. Or maybe a burning fireplace. Imagine a burning fireplace underwater. Let's do the burning fireplace first. So we'll do the fireplace. Now, this technology also comes in black. So we are actually working on a black version of this technology also. But like I said, I'm just got to take this one step at a time. But like I said, this is all new stuff for us right here. We're still working on a few things with it. All right, let's go with a fireplace. Fireplace. Let's use, I just want fire. That's all I pretty much want, 8 hours of fire. This will work. Probably get a commercial. Nope, there we go. As you can see, it's crystal clear. Oh, there's some reloading time, but yeah, it's crystal clear. So you notice when you take your head and you stick it through a bottle of water and you try to look through, and the image becomes distorted and blurry. I don't swim, but I'm pretty sure anybody who does swim underwater, it's not crystal clear. Everything is blurry and distorted. This technology does not have that problem. So you see it's water in my tank. Yeah, before anybody gets any crazy ideas, no, I would never stick fish in here, and I'll tell you why. Because I don't know how much of the chemical may be pushing off and maybe diluting, polluting the water. I don't know that. So that's why I advise people, when we start making this product, and keep in mind, you're probably wondering, why is this submerged underwater? Because we have a wallpaper screen that we're actually, we're working on that's going to be designed for pool sides. So if you want to put a rear projection screen by your pool, you can splash water on it all day long, won't get damaged, not going to crack, not going to peel, the sun's not going to fade it out, none of that nonsense. And since the technology is designed to take direct hits from the sun and you can view movies on that purpose, you can have this out at a pool party at around sometimes 6 or 7. You can have it out at 12 in the afternoon, and you can watch cartoons. You know what I mean? That's what we're trying to. Or cartoons and movies or whatever. Mostly you can see a lot of kids in the pool and stuff like that. But we wanted something that can be submerged underwater. I had a few people who have shipping container swimming pools. You ever seen those? You have to check those out. And some of them have a kind of a peekaboo window. We can see the people swimming back and forth. One fellow was saying he'd nice to have a screen that he can actually bring down underwater, because where his basement is at, he has a huge a window where he can actually see into the pool. And he would like to have a screen just submerging underwater. We can watch movies underwater. And that's it, to each his own, but this is just for fun. We don't have all that. I don't like using like much to have. You don't have to do it for the demonstration. And here you are to see that we can do this. 200 lumens, fully lit environment. As I said before, this technology is designed to take a direct hit from the sun, so this is not going to phase it at all. It's not going to bother it. All right, so let's add some fish in there. You know that's going to happen. Let me show you something. I'm going to peel this off just a little bit here. We're going to take this off here. You see it right there? Some people thought when they were looking at this, I had people say, well, wait a minute, that's the glass itself reflecting. But some people think that's the glass. Why would you need a screen in there if you can reflect it off the glass, right? So you think that right there, you're seeing right here, is the image of the glass, right? No, it's not the glass. That's the glass reflecting the screen back at it. Watch when I remove it. There you go. See? Some people get that theory. It's not wrong to say, if you were to say it, I'm not going to block you for that. It's just, I would think the same thing too. If I was watching something like this and I saw the screen come down, and I saw it coming off of here, right here, I would think that's the reflection coming off the glass. Maybe that's the projector reflecting off the glass of the fish tank, but it's not. It's actually the fish tank reflecting the screen right back on the glass. That's why when I move it out, you don't see anything no more. It's gone. It's nothing there. But if I put the screen back in there, now you see it on the glass because that's the glass reflecting the screen. That's what you're seeing. Let me see if I can get this up here a little better. Now, I moved it quite a bit. Yeah, but it's understandable, you know what I mean? Because I would think the same thing too. I would automatically think that, okay, maybe that's the, I need some more tape real quick. You know, I would have thought the same thing, that maybe that's the glass reflecting. That's not coming off the screen. That's reflecting off the glass. And no, it's not. It's actually the glass reflecting the screen back onto the glass. That's what it is. If I remove the screen, there's nothing in the tank. There's nothing coming off the glass, nothing. And I get that sometimes from people who try to figure out how we do things, because some people figure out that, hey, there's got to be a lot of tricks that he's using. Like, no, it's not tricks, just hard work, that's all. A lot of hard work, a lot more is like faith and research. Faith and research and a lot of hard work. That's all. You know? It's nothing that I'm faking or anything. It's just bottom line. It's a lot of faking, a lot of research. We've had this technology for a long time. I can post videos of this technology and you can look at the date of it. We had it about 3 years ago. 3 years we had this technology. We just never showed it. We showed it off in 2 videos and that was the end of it. We just put it on the back shelf. There's really no purpose for it. You know? A screen that can be submerged underwater. You can watch movies underwater. The only people would actually be able to use that are aquariums or anybody who sells fish or something like that. They can use it for some kind of cool attraction for the window and all. But then we realized that the technology had other things that were involved into it, like the ability to be able to take on a ton of ambient light, which we didn't realize at the time. I didn't even realize at the time. So I decided to stick it outside in the sun to see exactly what it could do, and it did pretty good. It was only 10%. It's only 10% from the technology that's done. It's only 10%. But, you know, people look at it, they think that when you're looking at it, they think, well, from this view, if you look at it here, they think it's the glass. They think this is actually off the glass. Like, no, that's the water, the glass, or the fish tank reflecting the screen right back on here. That's all. Without that in there, you can't see anything. Now I'll come over and show you angle gain. So it can pick up an image on an angle. You stand right here and you can see the fish with no problem. So it can pick up 190 viewing angle underwater with just 200 lumens. And I know I get a few people that are saying, well, I can do the same thing, bro. And you can do the same thing. You would have to take the same screen and you would have to do the same demonstrations we do, which means that screen would have to show a direct hit from sunlight. Wouldn't that be interesting? Let's show the video of the screen taking a direct hit from sunlight while it's submerged underwater. That'd be fun. All right, so let's do technology screens. Okay. What else would be really cool to show in the water? You ever smell like a strange smell that reminds you of something that came from your past, like something really weird in the air? I actually literally can smell my cafeteria And like freaking 5th grade. It had a really eerie smell to it, and I can smell it now. It's very interesting. I got this song stuck in my head. I walk through the desert with a horse with no name. Feels good to get out of the rain. It's stuck in my head for the past couple days. All right. So I want to actually press this on a larger sheet because I have to do more demonstrations with this. I haven't been playing around with this too much. The horse with no name. Let me see what we got here. Nope. Here we go. First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. I'm the creator of Supreme Ambient Light Projection Screen Paint using Ambient Light Projection Technology Gain. We are working on a formula, which is a nickname right now. We call it for right now. Sorry about the mess on the floor. Just got finished doing a demonstration here. It is a screen paint we call for right now, nickname, invisible ambient light rejection times 12. So it's just a nickname. Anyway, so the bottom line is we had a screen way back. Got to do this again. Having a little problems here with the player. By the name of Smoke, which was a Smoke ambient light projection 12. Ambient light projection 10 that had the ability to be able to take on direct sunlight. Some of that was coded into our front and rear screen paint. Okay. It's no longer available on the website. We removed it because it was trying to get access to be able to fast forward the video back and forth, but it's not allowing me to do it. So let me see if we can do this again. So I'm going to be doing more demonstrations of direct hits outside to see exactly what else we removed it because you can utilize on that technology. I don't know what's going on. That allowed that screen to be able to allow that screen to be able to produce an image outside in direct sunlight. So we're going to take that ingredient and we're going to actually tweak it and advance it to make it a little bit more advanced than what it is. So right now I'm trying to get an idea of how many lumens we need to take on direct sunlight. I'm trying to get a playlist started. For some reason, it's not allowing me to do a playlist. I don't know why. So let's see what's going on with this. Why I'm not getting a playlist out of this. All right, we'll try it again. That was weird. Take all this out, take this out, disconnect this. Yeah, clear playlist. Thank you. All right, so we can figure out why this is acting buggy like this. All right, we'll go back in again, do this all over again, because I don't know what the freak just happened there. All right, let's go back in. There we go. I needed this to pop up because that will allow me to be able to go in and see what videos I'm playing. And for some reason, it just wasn't there. All right, so let's go in and let's try to do this again. Because I don't know what just went on right there for a minute. Okay, let's see why. It's literally so quiet in here right now. I feel like my head's going to explode. I can't stand to be in total quietness. It drives me crazy. That's why, if you notice, I got multiple TVs playing. Projectors playing in the house. All right, here we go. Let's try this again. So right now, usually in some of the demonstrations I've seen in different facilities that I've been invited to check out their technology. Believe it or not, even here, my own voice drives me a little crazy. Keep in mind, we still have more tests to do. I'm probably going to bring it back. I need to distance throw and how far I can bring it back in the living room and maintain the screen, so maintain the image outside. So let's go outside and show you what we got. So I got a continuous loop playing right now. There's some fish in the background to give you an idea of exactly what we're working on. I need to disconnect that bright LED. That's bugging me out a bit. There you go. So as you can see, it's not laying flat against the glass. We have it a little gap here because the sample surface was sheet actually coated with technology. So that screen took a direct hit from sunlight. This is the same technology you see submerged in the tank. At 10%. An inch of a gap between the screen and the window. And also to keep in mind in this demonstration that the screen is not sitting inside the house, because usually when I watch storefronts, the screen's sitting inside, which means it's protected from the sunlight from the doors and windows and stuff like that, the roof and so forth, walls. This is sitting right out in the open. So when I have people saying, oh, that's impossible, you don't have a screen that can take a direct hit from sunlight. Oh, yes, we do. We do have that technology. At 10% done. By next year, we will have the technology be to produce images outside at 8, 9, 10, 12 o'clock. At any given time, that screen will produce that image. And keep in mind, the hard thing of what this technology is doing to make the technology work for it, you have to consider the fact that we're having light filter through the screen. So the projector sits behind the screen. The projector is pushing through 6 feet. Through 6 feet, once it hits the window, there's nothing but sunlight in the window. So that projector has to push through that sunlight, connect to the back of that window that's actually sitting probably about that much away from the window, because I couldn't get it to fit in the window. It had to fit outside the window, so it's about that much of a gap. And then it's pushing the image through at the same time. Sunlight is pushing light through the screen at the same time. So it's actually generating, the screen has the ability to generate off light. Kind of cool, isn't it? So this is the first stage. I'll get a chance to see exactly what I need to improve on it to make it better. So if that technology right there can produce images outside at a direct hit from sunlight, what do you think it'll do once we get it inside? You can have that house, you can have that screen in the middle of a green room with every last, doesn't make a difference. It's nothing's going to affect it. It's eating sunlight. Now you want to hear the mind blower here? I'm showing you a screen right now that's taking a direct hit from sunlight, something that tech screens are never designed to do. And not only that, it's producing a colorful, beautiful image, but I'm showing you the demonstration why the screen itself is submerged underwater while displaying that video through a 200 lumen projector. I'm telling you, man, if that's not impressive, I don't know what isn't. Okay, so like I said, much improvement. So at least I got an. And you're watching it crystal clear underwater. To work with it, to advance it. I got a few ideas that I can throw into it to get it to react right. Other than that, I'm very happy with it, and a lot more testing has to go. All right, thank you all for your time. I got to go, and God bless. Yep. Told you. There's things that, like I said, this is just some of the stuff I show you. There are things that we are working on that we have never displayed on YouTube that you will only see probably around next year. We got something we're working on pretty crazy for next year. One of them actually does involve a gaming screen that we're working on. That is going to be absolutely berserk. Let's do a star field underwater. Star field. Let's do outer space. Outer space. Probably get a political commercial. No, my luck. Nope, we didn't.
Get extra napkins when you order a hot and juicy quarter pounder. A normal amount of napkins just won't do. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Ooh, the angle gain on that. So now you see the concept of what we're doing here. If we come out with our own line of pool projection screens, right? You don't have to worry about the screen getting wet. It's front and rear technology, and you can watch it in the sunlight. And a 100-inch would cost you way less than any other screen at $4 and $5 grand, easily. Now that technology we're working on is going to be a form of memory surface wallpaper projection screen, which will allow you to be able to curve the screen if you choose to. And when you're done with it, just roll it up and stick it back in the garage.
Hang on, buddy, I'm coming.
As a fellow over in Dubai, he was emailing me asking me what he wanted to do was he wanted to build, keep in mind, this is pretty cool. Some of the ideas these guys come up with, and I'm thinking about actually building one myself. He wanted to build a plexiglass fish tank about that thin. And he wanted to hang this, have this in the middle of his in his hallway, and then have a projector push fish right through it. Have these little bubble effects where the water comes up. But I'm curious to see how many more applications we can do with this technology. What else we can do with it? We can submerge it underwater. It can take direct hits from the sun. Let's see what else we can do. We're going to freeze it next. That's the next stage, is to freeze the screen. So when wintertime gets here, I'm going to take this screen, put it out on the deck, and coat it in water, watch the temperature drop, and watch the screen turn into a block of ice. And we'll watch Frozen off of it. Let's see what else we can do with this stuff. Nope, that wasn't one of that. I didn't want the soundtrack. I wanted the actual trailer of the movie. That's what I wanted. I want to see what that looks like on here. This is the trailer, right? Yeah, it's the trailer of it.
Yes, Marlon. I see it. It's beautiful.
Oh, yeah. A fish can breathe out here. They did. Every single one of them.
You did good. Desirable with the great schools and the amazing view and all, but do we really need...
Little heads out and they see a whale passing right by their bedroom window.
They're dreamy.
And this half, Carl Jr. Okay, we're done.
I like Nemo.
Check out the angles. Make sure we can see it at an angle. Because I want to make sure the screen is not going to become impossible to see if you're watching. Yep. Like I said, I always get those few individuals that will try to duplicate the exact same demonstrations we're doing. So look, we can do the same thing too, so and so and so. But like I said, if you're going to duplicate that technology and try to do some submerge underwater stuff, well, first things first, you're going to have to do that direct hit from sunlight. And I don't think you're going to last out there. This is not what you think it is. This is something very, very special we've been working on. Let's see what else we can have on here. It's not too much stuff you really want to watch underwater, to tell you the truth. Football highlights? Yeah, it wouldn't be any fun. Let's see what we got here. See how crystal clear this thing comes up. Let's pull up this right here. Mostly I'm looking for clarity, how sharp the image is going to pull out. Go back a little bit. I just want to see how clear, how crisp and clear it's going to come up. Beautiful. Not bad for 10%. Not bad for technology that's only 10%. So what do you think it's going to turn into at 100% done? It's going to be quite a monster. You want to talk about Frankenstein? That thing is going to be crazy. At 10%, it takes a direct hit from sunlight. At 10% can be submerged underwater. And the next stage, which I came for the winter time to get here, like I said, I'm going to freeze it into a block of ice. All right, so those of you are wondering about your packages, boom, all done. Shipping labels are all done. Everybody has their tracking information. My containers and stuff dropped today, so I'm good. All the stuff will be processed and done. All tracking numbers will activate by Friday. Anybody who has not received a tracking number, keep in mind we call that an order. It has to be done manually. I have a few people who have some really strange addresses. For some reason, they do not come up under PayPal, so we have to manually write down the address and bring those in. Those cost me a little bit more. Those cost me $10 a pop, because keep in mind that the driver has to now get out of her car, go wait in line, and because of that, I pay her extra for doing that. So keep in mind, as I explained to you before, unless your address is weird and just for some reason does not come up, that's the only way we'll go that route. Other than that, please check your credit card information, PayPal accounts. Make sure your shipping information is updated, because if it doesn't come up and we're seeing it because it's an address when you didn't update, we'll return your money. And you'll have to process the order again. Change the information and then place the order again so we can have the proper information, so we can have your tracking number and all your information done. I can tell you the truth, I don't understand how people can place an order and your shipping information is not correct, which means I'm not the only person you're buying from. You got to be buying from other people. I would want to make sure my product reaches its destination. So please make sure if you move or you get your packages located somewhere else, or maybe you have a situation where you may have people watching packages that come to your house, call me, email me and say, hey, Ken, can you give me signature confirm? You do know signature confirm through us is free. So if you have something where you're not going to be home on time, you don't want the person leaving the package out there, if you have signature confirm, what's going to happen is the postal worker is not going to leave the package there. He has to take it back to the branch, and you can come in, you can get it with ID or so forth, but they're not going to leave your package out there. So if you're in that situation where you're worried about your package or someone snatching it off your porch, maybe you live in an apartment or so forth, then we can do the signature confirm. Just call me up or just email me and let me know. We got to do the OLED fish. I got to do that one. Let me see. We got to do the OLED fish. OLED. Let's do that one. We do the I like it when you do the explosion with the oh, this is gonna show the fish. This is gonna show the fish. Where's the other one with the whatchamacallit on it? Here we go. This is what I wanted. I want the one to see what they show the confetti or whatever it is being blown up in the air. All right. There we go. That's what I wanted. Now I was just thinking about something. I should just coat the back of my fish tank with that technology, and I could basically put my mini projector behind that and just shoot fish through it. Yep, that's what I might as well do. That's what I'm thinking about doing. And I can put anything I want in there. I can put sharks or octopus or whatever I want in there. I'm going to do that. Now here's something pretty cool. Wait, hold on. I'll show you something pretty cool. I'm going to do this one first. I just want to see what the jellyfish would look like in the aquarium.
Fellas, black women
No, not that.
vote more than black men. And it's time.
Let's go over here, people. I told you I try to keep this political. Non.
Every single vote counts in this election.
I just try to keep this area non-political as possible.
Kamala Harris.
Here we go. Now, as I said before, I know I'm going to have people emailing me, asking me about this technology. It's not coming out anytime soon. 2021, the end of 2021 is when this technology will launch. And it will not be a screen paint. It's a special coating that is being developed for our own form of fixed frame screens, motorized projection screen, and flexible wallpaper screens. And we do have a wallpaper screen coming out at 178 inches at 235.1 wallpaper. Let me get a charger for my cell phone. 7%. Okay. All right, just hunting something down here. A little curious here. Technology also works with holograms. It can be hologrammed. There's a whole lot about this technology that you don't know that it can do. So it does have the ability to be able to produce 3D and holograms. Submerged in water. "3D fish holograms." This looks pretty interesting. I wonder what this would look like. Let's see what this would look like. Let's see what this looks like right here. Okay, that's interesting. I got 10% on my battery, so right now I'm just kind of pushing through on what I can pretty much play around with. Now, what we're going to be working on next is I'm going to see how we can alter the color of the technology. We're going to make it completely blue. Yeah, it's going to be blue. So we can submerge it in water and it can disappear. Or we'll make it crystal clear. We'll figure out some way. We want to actually try to drop one in water and just make it disappear. I wonder if I could get a fire stick to plug up through the back of this. See what would happen. Okay, what is this? Fun to play with. I'm gonna have to build me a bigger screen. And that's annoying. Hold on, I'm changing in a few minutes. Yeah. Close that right there. Go into here. Put in the capital M D. Let me see. MD. Let me see. I went the one with the black. They had a black girl who did a hologram, which was actually freaking cool, but I can't find it. And knowing me, that later on the day, I will dig it up. But then again, I'll have too much to do on my plate. I won't be able to do anything from there. Let me see. Dancing girl hologram.
跟上朋友知道无数传奇，风情万种的纸醉人着迷，把幸福送给你，把快乐。
3D hologram shark. No, I don't think that's it. There's something else. All right. I'm gonna have to do some research, get some things to play with the screen with but right now I do want to see what the whatchamacallit would look like on here, my Fire Stick. So, let's see. And it freaking works. All right, I need it. Where's the remote control for that one? Nope, that's one for there. Fire stick has to be over here. Let's see. YouTube 4K fish.
Getting that from YouTube.
Oh, heck yeah. Let me see.
The last few months have been tough. Before that, Trump had the economy rolling.
Yep,
Joe Biden
I knew it. I'm gonna get a political commercial in there somewhere. Always.
Higher taxes?
4K fish.
Economy?
As a small
Getting that
business
from
owner,
YouTube.
that will crush us.
But
There we go. Let's try this again. See if we get another political commercial.
So an average day in our household.
Good. Yeah. This is going to get to the point where I'm just going to start. YouTube is now showing so many, and they want you to pay extra with no ads. I'm just going to basically just get to the point where I'm just going to start having my own setup of demonstrations already done. I'm just going to call these companies and just pay for it. City Skyline, YouTube.
Getting that from YouTube.
Ooh, you know what'd be pretty awesome? Let me see. Scenes from Jaws.
Getting that from YouTube.
I love the fact when he leaned over the boat and he was like, we need a bigger boat. Let me see what we got. Let's see, Jaws.
What's your name again?
Chrissy,
Where are we going?
swimming.
Stop up. Slow down. I'm not drunk. Slow down.
Oh, that's the night scene when she gets eaten alive.
I'm fine.
Jaws. Trailer.
Getting that from YouTube.
Hold up.
That's when they get eaten alive. The classic. Wait. I know, but I got better idea. Let's put in, let's see. Great white sharks.
Getting that from YouTube.
Oh yeah, I definitely got to do this one.
I have to find my son.
Moose.
Hello.
Well, hi!
Name's Bruce.
Bruce.
It's all right, I understand. Why trust a shark, right? So, what's a couple of bites like you doing out so late, eh? Nothing. We're not doing anything. We're not even out. Great. Then how'd you morsels like to come to a little get together I'm having?
You mean like a party?
Yeah, you're right. A party. What do you say?
Oh, I love parties. That sounds like fun.
You know, parties are fun, and it's tempting, but we can't because... Oh, come on, I insist. Okay, that's all that matters. Right then, the meeting has a...
Burning flame screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
I'll leave the burning flame on. Here we go. That would be nice. I think I'm gonna have to do some work. I'm going to basically build me a That would be nice. I think I'm gonna have to do some work. How's it happen? Okay, hold on. I'm actually playing my video through my video. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually build me a screen, buy me a fish tank, and I'm gonna coat it with that new technology. And I'm gonna do some demonstrations where I'm gonna have the tank underwater with the flame. Look how realistic that looks. Let me transfer to the other side too, just to let you know. You can see it all the way around. Well, next year, end of 2021, you'll see a screen with our company's name on it. And it'll have some of this technology embedded on that screen. All right. Well, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. Thank you for taking the time to come in and watch. I have to go, and God bless.